Arsenal fans, like what we were saying about before, the power of social media and the power of us talking about, is this Arsenal's year, putting that pressure on ourselves, being a bit too emotional, it does transcend onto the pitch, especially with the way that Arteta has connected this fan base. And what is really frustrating is in the stadium, you're hearing a bit of... It's really arrogant, I think, from Arsenal fans, the way that we are behaving when we have absolutely no right to be criticising what this team is doing.
I was thinking about this. I watched you in Inter Milan. I didn't think you'd win that game. Just when I saw the team, so no Declan Rice, no Gabriel. I think Odegaard was on the bench, and you're going to the best team in Italy, and you won easily.
Yeah.
And I know you just want to win the league. Arsenal fans just want to win the league. But when you see yourselves where you are in the Champions League, won 7 out of 7, you beat Bayern Munich this year. Probably used to probably the best teams in Europe in the first half of the season. Would you almost look and think we can win more than just the league here? There's a lot on the table here. We could have a really, really special season.
100%. And I don't want to look too far ahead because realistically, I'll take the league and I'll walk off. I couldn't care less about anything else. Anything else would be a bonus. But we have 2 teams. I was on the train up here with Ben before and went through our second team. Kepa, Ben White, Kepa, Ben White, Mosquera, Hincapié, Lewis Skelly, Marino, Eze, Norgard, Madueke, Jesus, Martinelli. That is a second team. We have the squads to compete on all 4 fronts. Zero excuse not to. And the first time that I came here, I said, the only thing that's stopping us is us. And people took the piss out of it, but it's a fact. The only team that will stop us is us. We are the best team on the planet.
Whoa. Rory has something to say about that.
Okay, so if you're saying the only team that can stop you winning the league or, winning a Champions League is yourself, if you don't win the league, will that be the biggest bottle job in Premier League history?
I think it would be, yeah. I think it would be because I think that we're head and shoulders above the rest. I don't think that our competitors are on top form. You look around, City, Pep might be leaving. There's a little bit of panic, I think, at City. Liverpool are a little bit of a mess, uncertainty with the manager. Chelsea, Rory wants the manager out already. Tottenham are barely even worth a mention. United...
We're back.
Very potentially back. I might have missed someone, but we...
West Ham.
We're at a point in time now where I think Arteta has epitomised the phrase, trust the process. Because we've been through years of, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. And now we're here. We've got the best squad, I think, in Europe. I don't think that's even debatable. All the players are friends on and off the pitch. Arteta's handpicked all of these players. And I think we're set up to dominate for the next 4 or 5 years. It's just if we can get used to doing that, I think more will come.
Scholesy, what are your thoughts on this sort of Arsenal team? You've seen a little bit of back and forth with, was it Theo Walcott and Wazza on the side of the pitch? Yeah, he said, Wayne said they'd battered this Arsenal team, the 2018, which I think was actually Man United's probably best team. Is that fair? That sort of 2008, that
was the best team. Yeah, probably difference of opinion. I think Gary loves that team, the 2008 team, because of the quality and the speed more than anything. I always went back to the 1990 team. I loved them 4 centre forwards. I just loved, was it Cole, York, Sheringham, Solskjaer? The 2 of them won't do it after an hour.
I know we messed up the treble against Portsmouth that year in 08. Do you think if they managed to get over the line, because it was Portsmouth-Cardiff final, do you think...
It'd have been better.
Do you think you look at that 08 team as better then?
City did the double on United that year, so we can't say it, that's why.
Hang on a minute, I thought this was Arsenal's section.
Oh, you're done now. You said it's going to be easy.
Yeah. Fair enough. Because I always think 08 team's better.
Pardon?
Yeah. I always feel like it's just a touch better.
Benjani.
That might be age.
Remember that game? Benjani.
Yeah, fucking yeah. What was the question? I can't.
I think my thoughts on Arsenal is I think we don't recognise a team as being a great team until they've actually won something, and that's right. So when Wayne said that, we batter that team.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would batter this Arsenal team just because they're so strong defensively. I don't think you can batter them. I do think that team in 2008 is better than the Arsenal team, of course, but I do think because you haven't won anything, you've got to almost get over that line, and then even though it's the same players and the same manager, everyone will just you just have a different sort of thought process
Yeah,
around them.
you can't say it's the greatest team on the planet until they've won a game.
Exactly,
Until they've won trophies. Now, one thing Arsenal still haven't done, they haven't won a big game. Like, beat a Liverpool or a Manchester City. They've still not done it. And I think I said earlier in the season, well, I can't see them winning the league unless they start beating those type of teams. But looking at how many points and Liverpool's, your Cities, looking at how many points they're dropping, I don't think they're going to have to.
No,
I think it could be a
I don't think it is all about. I don't think it is all about the big games. I know we haven't been that great in them, but we've been very,
this
very
season
consistent.
it isn't because they're dropping so many points at other places. In other years gone by, City would be close here, Liverpool would be close here, and that's the time when you have to win them games.
But I think a lot of the difference now with Arsenal this season is I think a lot of teams are respecting us. That when they come to us, they know that they're in for. If they open up, we will punish them. You saw Man City for the first time probably in Pep Guardiola's career. He sat back, 10 men behind the ball. It shows you where Arsenal are at. I think Arsenal are a very feared team to play. And when, like you said about Inter Milan...
You are right what you're saying, but you're saying this is a new... This has been going on for like 50 years.
Like,
I mean,
club, mate.
anyone goes to...
10 years, that.
Any top team who are the best team in the league or going for the league, the team... I think Stevie Gerrard said something yesterday, and I think he had a point about Slot. Slot keeps going on about low blocks, as if like it's a new thing. What's happened when we weren't as good as this Liverpool team, but it's still happened to us at Anfield. So you're right, and every team finds it tough, but it's not a new thing. It's
That's what I was thinking about when he said it. Yeah, we did that for 15 years.
Yeah.
I don't tell you, you've got to break these teams down. And likewise, we did it when we went to Liverpool. We'd sit behind the ball, low block. Even the Derby game last week, still sat at the edge of our box. The City had 70% possession.
Just common sense, really, isn't it?
Common sense, yeah. Well, you've got to do whatever it is, whatever it takes to win the game. But once you get to the other end, you've got to be ruthless, and that's what United were on Saturday.
Can I just quickly ask?
Oh, you can.
I'm very glad that you're back because I wanted to ask if Tonali over Rice still.
I still don't think there's a lot in it. Tonali's tailed off a little bit on her.
Or Rice has gone up a level, I think, maybe since that comment. I think he might have taken that a bit personally.
He actually thinks Rice is the best.
Yeah, but you hang on.
I think
I think Declan Rice, if Arsenal win the league, which I think they will, I think Declan Rice is going to get Player of the Year, PFA Player of the Year. He would be my vote. But was you said he was going to win Ballon d'Or?
I said he could if things fall into place, if we win the Premier League.
What needs to fall into place for Declan Rice to win the Ballon d'Or?
I think Arsenal need to win the Premier League, which I think we will, and I think England probably
and the
needs to win the World
Champions
Cup.
League and the World Cup.
Why? Why all of them?
Or
that?
Haaland scored
To win the
52 goals.
Enough for Haaland. He's out.
He won the treble, and Messi still got it in America, mate.
Declan Rice isn't even the best.
Because he won the World Cup. I'm saying if England win the World Cup, with Declan Rice being a pivotal figure.
Has Declan Rice been that special this year?
Are you joking? Scholesy.
I ask you a question.
Has Declan Rice been special this year? He's been the best player in the league so far this season.
But has he been special?
He's been revolutionary.
Does that say more about the standard of the league?
Yeah.
Declan Rice is an amazing player, but best player in the league?
Yeah, I'm just struggling to see the best. Look, he's a brilliant
never a
player,
bad
but
player.
I'm struggling to see the best player in the league this far.
So who?
So
Can I
far.
ask?
Yeah, I'm trying to think who now, but
Declan
I wouldn't
Rice
have
has been
him,
special
I don't
this year.
think.
Without him, we wouldn't be top of the league.
Thought
You
had
must
the
have say your
best squad.
defence, though. You just say Gabriel.
what about your second team as well?
No, second team would get you.
Fuck them off now.
No, Declan, I think that's disrespectful. I think that.
What's disrespectful?
I think that there might be a personal beef there.
No, but you going, he's going to
No,
win the Ballon
that's
d'Or.
Martinez.
Us going, he's not the best player in the world.
I really like him. I'm just struggling to see him as the best player in the league at this point.
Harry Kane would be ahead of him in the queue for the Ballon d'Or, wouldn't he?
Haaland.
Mbappe,
If
Haaland.
England were to win a World Cup,
Pedri.
I mean,
and
some-
But I think Bayern would have to win
you
the
can
Champions
measure
League.
Kane's success off of goals, but you can't
No,
really measure
but also,
Rice's.
it's like cumulatively, Harry Kane has been one of the best players in the world for about a decade.
Yeah.
And if England were to win a World Cup, I feel like Kane would go head and shoulders above Declan Rice in the queue for the Ballon d'Or.
I think
I think Kane's got to win the
sixth
Champions
favourite
League,
Rice
though.
at the moment. I had a look a few weeks ago.
If England win the World Cup, I think it will be
favourite.
Kane, not Rice.
Well, Kane has to be a
Football's
pivotal. He has to
finished.
score the goals to help
Yeah.
England
Yeah.
win the World
And
Cup.
he's got to win the Champions League.
I
so
think the
don't
defenders
Bayern
have probably been a
would
bigger influence than Declan Rice.
I think
midfield players, the
that
rest
you're
of them.
massively discrediting Declan Rice's importance to
not.
Arsenal. And
I
think
like
that
him. I'm just saying I don't think he's the best player in the Premier League this year.
Who is?
I don't know.
We're halfway through the season, aren't we?
I think. that
I
he
just think
keeps
your
these
defenders have
levels
had a
up.
bigger influence. The likes of Timber.
Yeah,
I think Timber's been unbelievable. I think he's been brilliant.
I think I said a few months ago before he got injured, I actually thought, not the best player, but I actually thought Gabriel was the most influential player in the Premier League, what he was doing with set pieces and Arsenal's defensive record. But something when we're talking about the Arsenal team, I picked it on Monday Night Football, like halfway through the season, team of the season so far. The interesting thing was, you'd always get people with different opinions, you know, what social media's like, and that's fair enough. I didn't put an Arsenal player in the front four.
Yeah.
So it was Haaland, Bruno Fernandes, I think Semenyo, I think Morgan Rogers. But there was no debate about an Arsenal player should be. I just thought it was interesting when you think of a team who was so far above everybody else in the league that we wouldn't probably say anyone in the front four would probably be in the team of the season so far. I just don't think that would ever be the case with a team who was 6 points clear. You'd always have one or two, wouldn't you, be attacking players in there? Does that show you the strength of the team is midfield and at the back?
Yeah, I mean, the saying goes, forwards win your games, defence wins you titles, and that has sort of been a epitome. Maybe not for you, but I think we've epitomised that statement, really. Our defence is world-class, and our midfield as well, especially with Declan Rice in there doing...
Yeah, but Zubamendi's been good as well. I couldn't say Zubamendi's been better than Rice, or Rice has been better than Zubamendi.
Zubamendi, I think, has taken Rice's level up a notch. I think that he complements him really nicely. But Rice is that core player for Arsenal. I think we'd be nothing. Nothing without him.
What did you make of Rice's comments that were kind of caught on camera at the full-time whistle at Forest? Because that suggested to me like when you say something like, yeah, it's human reaction, but when you say something like that, it's like when you've been dealing with the same old rubbish for a while. It's like not something you say when something just happens once, is it?
Well, we don't know we don't know what it was in the context. He might have been talking about himself. He might have been talking about the team. We've all played at some sort of